Hey guys, welcome to my guide on how to reach Fossil Island as a level 3 skiller. Fossil Island has many things available to a level 3 skiller that are very useful, such as hardwood trees, herbivore, giant seaweed, as well as birdhouses. In order to gain access to the Fossil Island, you have to achieve at least 100 kudos in the Varrock Museum to be able to complete the Bon Voyage quest, which is required to actually get to the island. In this guide, I'm going to be going over step by step on how to obtain those kudos. So if you want to skip ahead to the part of the video that best fits your needs, then you can go down to the description below and skip forward to the part of the video. In this video, there are three main sections that we're going to be going over. The first thing is natural history quiz, the next is cleaning finds, and then the final is the quests that you're going to need to do. All of these are required to reach 100 kudos so you can gain access to Fossil Island. As a bonus to the video, I'm also going to include what to do with the fossils that you gather randomly while skilling on Fossil Island, just so you guys can get a little bit of information on that. To start off, go ahead and head over to the Varrock Museum located right here. Once you make your way there, head downstairs and talk to Orlando Smith to begin the natural history quiz. After talking to Orlando, to complete the natural history quiz, you must go up to all 14 exhibits located downstairs and answer various questions about each exhibit. To do so, walk up to an exhibit and study the plaque near it. Once you do so, you will be asked 3 questions about that specific plaque. You must answer all 3 questions properly to move on to the next exhibit. If you get any questions wrong, you have unlimited tries until you answer all 3 correctly. Once you have completed all 14 exhibits downstairs, you can return to Orlando Smith to complete the natural history quiz, and he will reward you with 1,000 Slayer and 1,000 Hunter experience as well. If you look at the top left of your screen, you can see that you were rewarded with 28 kudos. You can only see this while inside the museum. The next part of gaining kudos is the cleaning finds, which is this section on the ground floor of the museum. To gain access to this part, you must first complete the dig site quest. The objective inside this area is to find 5 different artifacts. These are all the 5 artifacts. You have the pottery, old symbol, ancient coin, and old coin. These are all the display cases that they belong to. To find these items, you must first obtain the 5 tools on the wall located here. Equip the leather gloves and boots that it gives you, and then proceed to search the specimen rocks located here. Once you have found all 5 artifacts, you must clean them off first at one of the specimen tables located behind you. After they have been cleaned off, you will talk to one of the archaeologists located throughout the room, and they will reward you with the kudos for a total of 25 more kudos. At this point, you should have a total of 53 kudos at your top left screen. Once you have all the 5 artifacts and you've already received the kudos, you can put them in the corresponding display cases at which they belong located here. Your last 25 kudos will be obtained through quests. There are 5 quests that you need to do, however, there are a total of 7 quests that you can accomplish, so you get to choose out of those 7 quests which 5 you wish to do. The 5 I recommend doing are Demon Slayer, Shield of Arav, Merlin's Crystal, Hazel Cult, and Rune Mysteries. The other 2 quests that you can do are the Observatory quest, which might seem easy, however, it is random for every account that you might get combat experience when completing that quest. So if you are one of those unlucky accounts, then you can't accomplish that quest. And the last quest that you can accomplish is A Tale of Two Cats, which is a pretty difficult quest for a level 3, so I wouldn't even recommend attempting to do that unless you had already planned to do so. At the end of Demon Slayer, when you go to actually defeat the demon in this little circle here, you have to be extremely careful because it is in a separate instance from the actual world. So if you were to die within that instance, all of your items would be lost on death. You cannot go back to retrieve them. So it is very recommended not to bring anything valuable. When you are trying to come up to this circle to actually defeat the demon, the wizards will aggro onto you. So I would sneak up from the back here and just try to avoid the wizards as much as possible, as it's not a multi-area. So if one of the wizards were attacking you, you would have to leave the instance and then come back in and try just to get the demon to aggro onto you other than the wizards. Once you have the demon aggroed onto you, you would just Ring of Recoil them until 1 or 2 HP and then pull out your Silver Light. You have to strike the final blow with your Silver Light, and then you would have completed the quest. After completing your quests, you have to return back to the Varrock Museum to actually obtain the kudos for the quests. To do so, you have to climb up the staircase and go to the second floor and speak to the historian standing right next to it. When you speak to him, he will ask about each quest that you have gone to, and you will give him a brief story about each one. If you completed the Shield of Arav and the Merlin's Crystal quest, both of those quests will reward you with 1,000 experience lamp and a skill above level 20, so that's also pretty nice. But once you speak to him, he'll give you the kudos in turn for your quests. And just for a little bit of bonus information, if you head down these stairs located here where you did the Varrock Museum quiz earlier, there is another room. Throughout your skilling time on Fossil Island, you will encounter random fossils that will end up in your inventory, small, medium, and large. You bring these fossils to the Varrock Museum and clean them at the dig site area upstairs, and then you place them in the corresponding display cases down here. When you complete the display case, which requires 5 of the same type of fossils, you will gather an experience lamp. For small display cases, it's 2.5k XP lamp, medium is 3.5k, and a large is 5k, for a total of 120k XP that you can utilize on any skill. I hope you guys are able to utilize all the methods on Fossil Island now, and this guide helped you guys out. If it did, please subscribe to the channel and like the video down below. Other than that, I appreciate you guys watching, and see you next time.